friends, how are you on this lovely Tuesday? Here in Texas, it is raining. I'm back at you with another card a day in the month of May. I have a question for you. So, sponge daubers. Have you all ever used sponge daubers? Well, today I'm going to use some sponge daubers to create a blended background for a really cute 3D image. So stay tuned for that. Also, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Kristina Reese, and this is my Facebook Live every morning at 9 a.m. I'm in the middle of a series, a card a day in the month of May, and today is card number 12. So that's exciting. Who do we have? Good morning, Dorothy. Good morning, Kim. And let's see. I'm always looking at my notes. Make sure I don't forget to tell y'all anything. Okay. Card a day in the month of May, and I'm featuring retired stamps. Today we're looking at this retired stamp, Daisy Delight. I tell you what, this stamp set, I use it all the time. It is like the easiest thank you card to make, or that daisy is so fun to put on all kinds of cards. So I'm kind of sad seeing this one. We still have Daisy Lane, which also has the same daisy that you can punch out, and it also has a small one. So we're not losing the daisy, we're just using this beautiful thank you up here. Okay, so, and we're also going to be doing a card sketch. And for those of you who do not know, my card sketchbook that I created, and I sell this to help defer the cost, we are on sketch number 3 today. So there it is with the cowboy boots. And of course, we're not doing cowboy boots. We're going to be doing a daisy, and I'll show you how I do that. All right. Yes, Dorothy, I love that set too. Hey, good morning, Debbie. All right, let me switch down to the other camera. There we go. All right, sponge daubers. First of all, if you don't know what a sponge dauber is, these are sponge daubers, and they just, woo, roll all over the place. No, they go on the end of your finger like this. There we go. And so I have those sitting there, but before I even start the sponge dauber stuff, I need to tape off my card layer that I'm going to be doing the blending on. Now, this is cut at 3 3/4 by 5, and my sketch, let me pull my sketch up here so y'all can see the sketch. Pull this over a little bit. There we go. The sketch, it shows this big area here. Well, I didn't want the whole area to be blended, so I've cut a thicker frame. That's why we're at 3 1/4. So it's going to be a 1/4 inch around on the card base. All right. And I also want it to be square, so that's why I need to tape it off. And I'm just using low-tack tape. But I found this low-tack tape actually is not that low-tack. It tore my paper on the one I was practicing on. So I'm just like sticking it on my clothes and pulling it off just to get a little fuzz on there. Okay, and then I'm just eyeballing it. That looks good right there. Just gives it a, you can see where it covers up. And I'm going to do that on the other sides. Well, first I'm going to come down. Do some more fuzzing of the tape. So I just, like I said, I just like eyeballing stuff. I'm not real particular if it's perfect or not. If you are, obviously, you can just get out a ruler and mark everything off. But so I'm creating a square. All right, so I'm creating this square back here, but I'm going to be doing it with sponge daubers. So here we go. Get that on there and make that about as thick as that up there. And this last one. Okay. One more thing, just in case my dauber, for some reason, I get down here, I'm just going to cover that up with some sticky note paper. All right, now I've got my area that I'm going to be sponge daubing. The next thing is you need to pick 3 colors, and I've picked these 3 colors here. Actually, we're going to go in this order. We're going to go Seafoam, light Seafoam, then we're going to go Mint Macaron, and then we're going to go Balmy Blue. All right, so light to dark, and also kind of grass to sky. So both of those effects. And I'm just going to open all three of them here. Excuse me. Oh, can you see them? Yeah, you can see them. And I have them in the order I want them. There we go. All right, we're going to start with our lightest color, the Seafoam. Now, you're just going to daub it in the ink pad and get ink on it, but it's going to be really dark, see? So you kind of want to get some off. Then starting on the outside before you even touch the paper, and with a very light touch, hardly pressing down at all. Okay, and we'll get darker the more we put on here. Okay, and this is the trick to using a sponge dauber. First to get excess ink off, and then to go real light. My next color is the Mint Macaron. And very light, hardly even touching the paper. And you can see that it's starting to come in there. Okay. All right, and then the Balmy Blue. All right, now you can see all these swirly motions and you don't see much blending. We've got to go back over it again. So we start back down here with the first one, the Seafoam, and we do it again. But this time we go where the two are in between. So we're blending. See how it's starting to blend the Seafoam and the Mint Macaron? Okay, now we take the Mint Macaron and we do the same thing up where the Balmy Blue is. Okay, and right where the two meet. Okay. Okay, there we go. We've got a blended from light to dark. We can blend it some more. Go back in here one more time and get it a little darker blend. Okay, so I'm pressing down a little harder this time, and I'm getting up into the Mint Macaron with the Seafoam. And then same thing here, a little darker, getting up into that blue a little more. Okay. All right, yay! I think that's really pretty. I think I'm gonna do one more time here because I kind of got a little more ink there. All right, there we go. I like it. And maybe some more blue up here where it's, there we go. Yeah, okay. And you can just play with it forever, okay? You can just play with it forever. But we're finished with that, so let me close up these ink pads. All right, now, for our actual card that we're making today, oops, I didn't mean to close these. I'm going to use those again in just a minute. Let me pull all this off of here. Remember what I said yesterday, when you're pulling tape off, you want to pull away from the cardstock, just in case it's sticking too much and you don't want to tear it. This morning, like I said, it was really sticky. There we go. And look how pretty this square is. I love it. Oh, it tore a little bit right there. Can you see where it tore a little bit? Yeah, so be real, real careful. And this one especially. Oh, I see that's going to tear. Let me pull it this way. Yeah. Real slow. Perfect. Okay. Yay! All right, move my sponge daubers over, and I'm going to switch surfaces. Get rid of this, and I'm pulling in a foam pad because I'm using these acrylic stamps. The Daisy Delight is a acrylic stamp set, a see-through stamp set. Not acrylic, I'm sorry, photopolymer. Oh my gosh, no, they are not acrylic stamps. They are photopolymer. Big difference. Acrylic stamps don't give a good image. Photopolymer are more firm and take the ink better. All right. We're using the Mint Macaron to do the outline of the leaves. So we're putting some leaves back behind our daisy. So, and I'm just like that. You can kind of see it. I'm doing three little sets. 1, 2, up here. Okay, now we're going to fill the leaves, but not with the mint macaron. We're going to go with the Seafoam to fill the leaves. Because if I went with mint macaron, you wouldn't see it, obviously. So, and I'm actually going to do it twice because of how it's so light you can see the square. Okay, and this is another great thing about photopolymer stamps is you can see through them. So this layering technique is so fun. Make sure I get this in the right spot. There it is. Whoops. Also, a little design lesson, a little art school lesson. When you are doing elements around an image, you want to stick with odd numbers, so 3 to 5. Now I've got two leaves, but they're in clusters, 3 clusters. So if you did 2 clusters, you would want 3 leaves at least in one of the clusters. So like 3 and 2, that would be odd number there. All right, got our leaves made. Now it's time to make our daisy. Now, I love purple. Purple, so we're going to make a purple daisy. And I have the Purple Posy cardstock. Oh, what color are you living? So the leaves, Dorothy, were filled with lights, the Seafoam, soft Seafoam. Okay, I know you can barely see that. I mean, it is light. Soft Seafoam. I'm using all of the colors from the Subtles family. So Stampin' Up! Has 4 color families. And one of them is the Subtles. Those are all the pastels. So that's what I'm using today. Except this cardstock is one of our new in colors. It is the Purple Posy. Because I'm using the Highland Heather from the Subtles to make our daisy on here. All right. The daisy punch, the petal, when you put the cardstock in, the petal is straight down like that. So I want to make sure when I stamp my daisy that I don't stamp it like this, where it's 2 petals are down, or it's going to be really hard to get it in the punch. So that's just a trick to remember, and saying that, I need to turn my daisy. There we go. Alright, so my daisy's on there. Make sure she's on there good, and we're going to ink her up with Highland Heather, and I want 2 of them. Okay, so I've just pressed that down, and notice I have a foam mat here because I don't have, red rubber has the foam built in. Photopolymer does not. So you need a foam mat to stamp on. And you can get these at any craft store. We sell them in our store. Well, we are right now. They're retiring also. All right, 2 of them. Oh, and the center of the daisy I'm doing in So Saffron. This paper is light enough that you can see the yellow. I was worried about that, but I tested it and it looks fine. And I'm just doing it a couple times, so it's pretty dark. If it had not been dark enough, then I would have cut it out and pasted it on there. But we didn't need to, so there we go. And now with the punch. And just line that up. A lot of petals to look at when you're lining this up. But once you have it, oh gosh, come on. There it goes. Sometimes these punches can be difficult. Oops. There we go. All right, we have our daisy. Bring our card back here. Okay. And I want to pull up. Now be real careful when you do this because these petals will break off. So hold your petal with your thumb and just curl the back of the leaf. Okay, and you don't even have to do it very hard. But if you're not holding on, it will rip that petal off. You don't want that. So just curl these petals so that it gives it some dimension. Makes it look like a 3D object. And of course we'll use Stampin' Dimensionals, our foam dots. Put this all up there. There we go. And Okay. Oh, I guess I didn't need to color both of the centers because one's going to get covered up, but that's okay. All right, so I'm going to put that there and take it off. Now, I'm going to put this one on top, but I am going to twist it so that the petals lay in between. There we go. Perfect. All right, now I'm kind of bending them down. All right, and I'm going to put one on the back. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, it's so pretty, but we're not done yet. All right, now let's do like the sketch has. It has this banner here for the sentiment, and I have a 1-inch strip here, and I'm going to use, I don't use this very often, this is our triple banner punch, and it has a 1-inch, it has room for 3 sizes of banners, but it cuts that perfect tail there. People don't like using the scissors very much, I've found, so, okay, I'm looking for my black ink. Come on, where'd you go? Please show up. I would really appreciate it. Oh no, you all, what happened to my black ink? Okay, I was just using it this morning. Where could it have gone? Yeah, you know it's right in front of me, right? Oh, there it is. Whew. Scared me there for a minute. All right, I'm doing thank you in black, so it'll pop real nice, real bold. Okay, and then, oh, wait a minute. Before I do that, because I want my thank you to be close to the flag tail, I'll stick this in here. All right, make sure that's all even. There we go. So, isn't that cool? It just pops it right out, makes it perfect. Love it. Now I want the thank you right here next to the tail. So that's why I did that, because I wasn't sure where the corner of that was. Okay. There we go. Oh, wow, that really is a nice black. Okay. And now I can also trim it. Oh, I need my card base. Okay, my card base is gorgeous grape. I wanted a nice dark card base. Okay. So this is going to go on like that. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, that just, I love this. It's so pretty, pretty. Oh, where's my tape runner? There it is. Okay. Oh, remind me when I'm out of the camera there. I don't want, yeah, pull up. There we go. Yeah, I'm in the camera. All right. And my thank you, I'm going to let it start from the edge of the card, but I am going to pop it up on dimensionals too. So let's put one here and one here. There we go. And then just flip it over and use your snips to trim it so it's nice and even. Boom. Today's card. What do y'all think? Oh, I love it. And see it next to the sketch? Look at how different. So when I created this ebook and I made the example for the ebook, let me move this out of the way. I took designer paper to create that square. Then for my circle, I stamped an image in the middle. Down here, I heat embossed white on the flag tail. I also used a second designer paper back there also, and then with the outline of the card base. So this card is similar. It has the flag part and it has the circle. The circle happens to be a daisy, but instead of designer paper, we created our own by taping off a square area and blending our ink. I hope you all liked today's card. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. And I didn't lose you. Hold on. Go back here. There we go. This has been so much fun. This is card number 12. And like I said, I have been uploading them to YouTube. And there is a playlist called A Card a Day in the month of May. And you can catch all of the ones I've already done. There's also a little banner here you can click. And that will take you to that playlist. Let's see. Oh, Debbie loves those colors. Yeah, when you stick with one color family, it's so pretty, isn't it? Also, if you like card tutorials, you can go to my blog and sign up for my newsletter. I also have a link to the newsletter in the description. I can't think of anything else I need to tell you all. If y'all have a particular card tutorial you would like me to share with you, please let me know and I will include that. You all have a lovely rest of your day. Like I said, it's raining here in Texas, but makes the flowers grow, right? Y'all have an awesome day. Bye-bye.